Hello, everybody! Cyanesk111 here, and while I'm working on those Mega Man Maker levels I've been promising, I thought to make a comeback to Dungeons and Degenerate Gamblers again, since now, guess what? The full game has been released on Steam, meaning that I can now access the casino and VIP areas and beyond. I've been so anxious about what lies within those areas, but the only way for me to find out is to play. But before I go ahead and enter the tavern once more, I'd like to point two things out. First, yes, your ID card, is now customizable. I've set my gambler sona to the settings that look closest to me, and I've made the background behind my gambler sona look like I'm about to have a boatload of fun playing blackjack to get to these new areas in the full game. Also, if you look over here, you can see that you can customize your cards to whatever backs you want them to have. Whatever you feel most comfortable with. I'm gonna stick to this classic blue one since it's what I've seen in the demo. I might change it later, who knows. Second, if I go up to the collection, right out of the gate, I noticed that I still have all of these discovered cards back from all those times I played the demo. I have to give it to the devs for the fact that they thought to carry my progress over to the full game. Though I kind of wish it had... No, wait. Though I kind of think it has something to do with Steam's capabilities. And also, if we go back to the first page and look to the left, you can see that there are stats added in as well, so you can keep track of your progress. It has the number of cards you've collected, card stickers, deck stickers, total number of ones, total wins, longest win streak, and total winning blackjacks. One thing I'm disappointed about this, however, is the fact that there is no stat for the current win streak, so that you can keep track of how close you are to beating your longest one. But complaining about it's not really doing anything. I'm sure the devs will add it in a future update. Let's go ahead and get to the tavern already. And I now see that we have all of these decks, and the heart one is the only one that's been unlocked at default. And I think the difficulties have been removed. I think the sticker has been replaced. I think the difficulties have been replaced by the stickers. Sorry, that's where the longest wins, the current win streak not being included, was where I ended my opening script. But let's go ahead and get into the heart deck once again. And it has a confirmation screen as well, which I didn't expect, but I will go ahead and confirm. Okay, so as the story goes, you approach the old tavern. It reeks of ale and addiction. You're going to have to master the strange version of blackjack they play here. Most definitely. I remember this part. How about a drink or a round of cards, bartender? Sure thing. Okay, so I don't know if you can choose your advantage anymore, or if it's automatically assigned to you. This time it was automatically assigned, and as you can see, I've dealt 3 damage to the bartender because I had 20 and he had 17. Okay, that's just enough for me to beat him. You beat me. Pick a card as your reward. They're on the house after every game of cards. I sure will. Cardeku, I've seen that. Leaving card, 9. Handy. On play, Quick discard all cards currently in your hand, then draw up to the same number of cards in your hand. On discard, burn. Rain Man, I haven't seen this yet either. On hit, deal damage equal to your number of played cards, then discard. On stand, gain shield equal to your number of played cards. That sounds like a good thing to have. If I get shield out of it, provided. Drunk or Bard? I'll go up against the drunk. I've had a few, but I'm always up for a game. Yes, you are, sir. Set my bust limit to 22. I better not risk going over. If I drew a 4, it would be a miracle, but I would not risk it. Okay, 15 of 22. 6 would get me a 21, 7 would get me a 22, which would put me at a blackjack. I'll hit one more time. Oh, look at that! Got a 7. And I got healed, even though it was just 1 HP that I lost. 11. Okay, I'm standing. I'd rather take the tie than go over. I can deal 2 damage to him for now. Three damage this round. Okay, so I need a 6 for a blackjack, but the odds aren't in my favor, so I'm gonna stand. Need a 4 for a blackjack, but again, odds still aren't in my favor, and I don't have a 4 anyway in my draw pile. Bummer, though I have taken 1 damage, and my bust limit is now set to 20. My 8 is already in my discard pile. I could hit one more time, provided that the next card I draw isn't a 10 or a king, or a Rain Man. The odds are slightly in my favor, but I don't think I can risk it. 11 from the Rain Man. Okay, that's 1 damage from the hit. Oh, he busted. Guess that's an automatic win for me, since I have 11. He had 9. And yes, you did lose already, good sir. Queen of Spades, King of Kings, 8 of Spades. King of Kings does sound a little tempting to take. But the 1 damage is not what I'm a fan of. 10 chips for each king burned. The fact that it has the properties of all 4 suits is a major selling point for me, so yeah, I'll take it. It's unfortunate that the townsfolk call these gamblers degenerates when the truth is that they are the real victims. Let's see how my King of Kings does against the Bard. Toss a chip to your dealer! Oh, I busted. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Ow. I'm down to 73. Oh, he busted. This time. Down to 7. Okay, I'm gonna have to stand here. I can't really risk that. Rain Man has always been drawn first so far in a given hand. 3 of clubs. Foil bounce card. Handy. On play, move a random card from your played cards into your hand. On discard, burn. King of the World. On play, burn all other face cards. I'll see what the 3 of clubs can do for me. The new cards, I'm a bit wary about. Ooh, the gambler's back, and she's kind of intimidating compared to what I've seen her in the demo. I'll give her that. Fourth time in a row, this has been the first card to be drawn in a hand. Will it be of any use later on? Who knows at this point? Now go ahead and finish her off. I better win next time. I owe the manager big after last night. What happened last night is probably not of my business. A foil Jack of Hearts. A glitched card and an Ace of Spades. Let me see what's under here first. Non-fungible card. On hit, set value to a random number between 1 and current value, -1. I think I want to take the foil Jack of Hearts so I can play it if I'm in a pinch. Janitor or have a drink? I'll have a drink. Beer and a shot, house special. I'm gonna take damage either way. I really should have taken the tavern rooms. I think I'll take the house special. And the card I want to remove would be... I'll remove the King of Hearts, since I have a new king in my deck. This place is host to all sorts of visitors, but it seems like there are more people entering than there actually are. Where are they all? Poker player or squire? I'll go up against the squire. I can take you. Hey, there's my foil Jack of Hearts already. Are you serious? 5th time in a row that's happened. And the squire busted already, so... some damage taken already. Well, look at you busting again. I feel kind of bad that you lost so quickly compared to how you'd lose in the demo. Jack of all trades. It pretty much has the same functionality as the king, but the king has an effect that I forgot about. I'll take the Jack of all trades. What can go wrong? No one seems to know who runs the tavern, and no one seems to care either. Let's see what's in the shop. Kind of feel bad for having... Ooh la la! Oh no, wait, I didn't mean to pause. We got Jimbo from Balatro here. You can play a max of 5 cards on stand, gain 4 chips for each of your played cards. Hello. We got a little Balatro reference already. Honestly, wasn't expecting to encounter it so quickly. This is my first video of the full game of Dungeons Degenerate Gamblers, and already this happens. That's pretty cool. I think for that I'll go ahead and buy you, and... I'll take the card sleeve. And the cue card. I have more than enough chips to buy these last 2 cards. But I think I'm going to leave the baseball card here and see what the cards I've purchased will do against the manager. It's time for some answers indeed. Hello again. I hope everyone's looking after you tonight. Sure, I've got time for a game. There's my foil Jack of Hearts already. Oh dear. I at least want to get to the casino. Oh, crap. Well, Rain Man is gonna give me some shield at least. I'm down to 40 health. Now you're taking my Jack of all trades. How could you? A 9 will get me a blackjack. I can hit one more time. An 8 will get me a blackjack this time. Odds aren't in my favor for that happening. Looks like the joke's on us. What? I'm just gonna stand. So, I think Jimbo just prevented me from busting somehow. Don't know how that works, but I will take it. Oh my gosh. If he gets a blackjack and I have busted, it's gonna be all over for me already. Okay, that's a blackjack for me. I'll gladly stand. Heal myself up, gain a little shield. Though I already know that shield does not carry over between encounters. Well, looks like the joke's on you, manager. Should've stood while you had the chance. Who is in charge? I've never met them, but I know they're on another floor. Here, you can borrow my elevator keycard. I got an achievement for that, which I've seen on the Steam homepage for this game. I managed it pretty good. I'll do a 5 of spades. Before you can leave, the local fortune teller grabs you by the arm. You could be important one day. Let's find out. Yep. As expected, I have to take the fortune telling before I can move on to either the lounge or the basement. Strength. The Emperor. Judgment. And I get healed 10 HP for each of these cards I've drawn. That's a nice little thing they decided to add in. I'm gonna take Strength. Pick your path. Lose lounge membership or the basement. I think I'm going to choose the basement first, since I've played it first in the demo, and it was the only other place initially available in the demo. You arrive at a dimly lit basement and brace yourself as you step in, clutching your hastily assembled blackjack deck. What? You thought there wouldn't be rats in this basement? I so would. Don't get me wrong. I'll take what's coming to me. I'll be a bit salty about it. Okay, would have played the foil Jack of Hearts and gotten the same outcome. I don't like the fact that I stand after the strength deals damage to my opponent. I can tell you that. Oh, the rat busted.
What are you doing down here anyway? You don't belong here.
I know somewhere I belong. The next few floors of this dungeon. I'm gonna take the Dark Flower. Seems like the best choice of the three that are revealed. Necromancer or Witch? Let's do the Necromancer. Provided that the Witch is available later on, I'll do her. And that's also provided that I have enough health, too. The Necromancer has stood. Choose card to put at the bottom of my draw pile. Let's do the Loyalty card. Doesn't have any value here. Odds aren't looking so good for me. I will stand. I'll play my foil Jack of Hearts now in case the strength comes up. Oh dear. I'm gonna have to remove some of my cards before long. Having too many can put me at a very big disadvantage. Oh, I took a big hit there. Maybe I shouldn't have chosen Strength as my tarot card. I kind of made a mistake in doing that, looking at it now. Sounds like a good time for me to exploit. I'm not gonna risk going over if I draw that king. Now I get to deal some more actual damage to him. Oh, he got a perfect blackjack. I think it's gonna be pretty much over for me if I take one more hit. And it's powerful enough. But he busted. So that's good. It's only 1 damage to him. 1 more damage to his shield. Not the gambler proper. Oh, no, no, uh-oh. Oh! What just happened? Huh. I got an achievement for it, called Live Dangerously. So, yeah. I'm almost dead. Oh. I don't think there's any clawing my way out of this one. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Gonna put my strength at the bottom. I don't feel safe with it anywhere else. He's busted. Oh my gosh. I honestly did not think I was gonna win this one. Whew. I have to get an event that'll heal me. Otherwise, I'm not gonna feel very safe at all moving on. I have the power to command an army of the dead, and yet I can't afford to leave this basement. Oh. Sorry, bud. On play, set value to 6, then add 7 of spades to your hand. On stand, rounds up. Sure. Oh my god. Let's see if these loot boxes can do anything for me. I hope you're ready to experience a sense of pride and accomplishment. For making it this far with just 1 health, me too. 4 mana 7/7. We gotta take these healing potions first, which now deal more than 1 health of healing. Let's see how useful 4 mana 7/7 ends up being. I wasn't paying attention to how much these loot boxes cost. -5 of hearts. I do have a lot of cards on me with high value, so maybe it wouldn't hurt to have a few negatives. More healing too. That's nice. Discard. Quick discard. Any played card? Sure. I haven't used that in a while. Okay, so it's 99 chips to open up a loot box. Let's see what we get this time. Official Trump card. Set value between 1 and 11. Lose twice that many chips. Don't really care about the chip losses this time. As long as I have enough to you know what, I'm just going over to the trade offer and not finishing that sentence. Okay. Yes, I want to trade. And you're offering me a Calamari game card for a strength. Once again, I'm not really a fan of the standing part of the strength, so but then again, I'm not a fan of the Calamari game card causing me to take 3 damage. This is a second official Trump card that I'll receive. Sure. Why not? Now I assume it's going to have me go up against the collector. Yep. Let's try out our new cards indeed. Problem is, I'm at a slight disadvantage in terms of health. I lost on the very first hand against the collector. Oh, this death card looks different. It's a bit more disturbing than it looked in the demo. I'll give it that. This is kind of a disappointment if I've seen one. Lost on the very first deck of the game. The full game, no less. So, I guess the moral of the story is, don't collect too many cards, especially ones with high value automatically, unless you can somehow flex them into becoming lower value cards, like with the official Trump cards that I've gotten, but never played this run. Okay, so I will be trying again in the next part, after I take a little break. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!